All right, Carrie, thank you. Well, the holidays are full of excitement for children, but too much fun and zero schedule can result in meltdowns for kids that are maybe frazzled and parents. So Dr. Desai, professor and chair of primary care at Kansas City University, is here to talk about how to keep your kids on schedule and healthy throughout the holidays. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning. Great to be here.
It's a big topic. A lot of my friends are just saying, you know, it's going to be 2 weeks, and this is a long time, even though they went through the pandemic, to just have kids at home. And should you just leave kids to devices to keep them?
But then make sure you know that they're safe, you know what they're doing and where they are, and try and keep their bedtimes roughly the same if you can.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. Do you keep them up later because, you know, maybe you have teenagers and maybe, you know, since they're not going to school, they can stay up a little later? Or does that really impact their physical and mental health?
Yeah, so teenagers are a whole other breed because they're going through biological changes and they're trying to balance their social life with their academic life, perhaps have a job. So I would give teenagers a little bit more slack if you can.
Yeah. What would you say for parents if they have to deal with a toddler or maybe younger kids that are having tantrums or acting out during this time period?
Yeah, it's a very stressful time, you know, for parents, and sometimes it's easy just to dismiss the child, but it's always good to take a step back, get down at eye level with your child or the toddler, and just ask them what's going on. Sometimes they just want your attention or they just need a hug.
What are you seeing the biggest challenge right now during the holidays with parents and kids being at home?
I think it's just the expectations. The parents think they're going to catch up on all the work and they have on all the emails and be social and have the perfect house when the relatives come over. The kids think they're going to have all the free time and all the candy that they want to eat in the world. So it's just finding that balance during that holidays.
I love that. Okay, so do you need to practice your child's school night routine? I know we just mentioned that, but when do you start getting back into that routine of what you would normally do for school?
Yeah, maybe even a week before school is set to start again, just start winding down a little bit earlier and just try and get them ready for that first day so they're not just completely zonked out in school.
I love that. Well, any last advice, or where can parents find you if they need to reach you?
Yeah, just give yourself some grace, and we are here at Research Medical Center if you want to reach out, but just giving yourself a little bit of grace during the holidays and saying that not everything's going to be perfect.
I agree with that. Dr. Desai, always good to have you.
My pleasure.
All
Happy
right.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Carly?